con la aventura de Geralt de Rivia. Estamos nuevamente donde habíamos quedado con la historia de Geralt. Habíamos quedado aquí donde teníamos que enfrentarnos a este monstruo Goliat que ya me está empezando a golpear. No da tregua. Bien, seguimos con el capítulo 2 de esta aventura. Bien, vamos a ver cómo hacemos daño a este monstruo que está colosal. Tenemos que estudiar sus movimientos. Porque de un solo daño que nos hace, nos quita casi toda la vida. Vamos a utilizar la señal Quen para que nos dé escudo, porque sus golpes son muy potentes. Goliat se llama la bestia a la que estamos enfrentando. Aquí es momento de aprovechar. Por suerte tenía Quen. Esa es la ventaja de tener el escudo protector Quen. Contra este tipo de enemigos es importante utilizar Quen. Si no hubiera tenido Quen, lo más seguro es que estaría muerto ya. Además de bloquear el daño, Quen también le inflige daño al enemigo. Ya casi lo tenemos. Listo.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Tucson, we mostly chase bandits. but I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth, then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Bien, creo que es hora de conocer a la duquesa. A ver qué nos dice sobre la misión que nos tiene, sobre la bestia que está asesinando a las personas en el pueblo del vino y de la sangre. Sigue a Milton hasta el lugar donde hallaron el cadáver. Vámonos pues.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
Mutaciones equipo de brujo de gran maestro. En Blood and Wine puedes experimentar mutaciones de brujo adicionales para desbloquear nuevas capacidades. Pronto te toparás con un mensajero que te entregará una carta muy interesante. Léela e investiga la historia del profesor Moreau para conocer más detalles sobre estas mutaciones. Se dice que un maestro artesano que vive en Toussaint puede fabricar armas y armaduras de excelente factura y que combinando ambas resultan aún mucho mejores. No olvides investigarlo, vale la pena. Bien, nos dicen que en esta expansión pues vamos a encontrar nuevas armaduras, nuevos mutágenos, un herrero que te va a fabricar mejores armas, mejores armaduras. Vale la pena explorar todo este mundo.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition. No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around, make sure they didn't miss anything.
Bien, dice que tengo que usar los sentidos de brujo para explorar la orilla del río. Se supone que aquí asesinaron a alguien. La criatura que no saben qué es y que yo, por cierto, tengo que descubrir.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
Bien.
Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank. Honor! Perish! Honor, boots!
Got guests. Careful.
Espinoso. Me parece que este monstruo no lo había visto antes. Oh, estos son parecidos a unos que explotaban al principio, pero estos tiran espinas. Es por eso que existen nuevos mutágenos, porque hay nuevos monstruos, nuevas bestias en este mundo. O sea que tenemos que saquear todos sus cuerpos para conseguir esos mutágenos. Esto no nos han dado mutágenos, pero bueno, nos dan otra recompensa. Por aquí había una cosa que se podía saquear. Aquí. La bandeja. Una jarra, nada bueno.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Footprints. See them? And a rut made by the hull of a boat. Left recently, I'd say. Dragged some nets onto the bank, then cut them to untangle them. Lot of blood, so the corpse must have been cut up. Quartered, maybe.
It's likely they loaded the body parts onto a boat and sailed off.
Gonna dive in, check the other nets. Nets were attached here. Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
Bueno, encontramos un pañuelo de seda que según parece de alguien de alta alcurnia. No se sabe si es la persona que asesinaron o de quién será. Tenemos que ir a una taberna para hablar y para ver dónde está el cadáver que se lo llevaron de aquí, porque parece que el cadáver lo arrastró el río hasta acá y quedó atrapado en las redes.
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Beast. Killer from the north. What? We've no lads brave enough? Of course we have. But bravery is not enough against the beast.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Vamos a averiguar qué saben sobre el cadáver.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright, I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue,
¿Soy yo
he'll
o
set his
había
house
una?
on them.
Sí, hay una
While you were
joven
gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned.
escuchando la conversación.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Ninnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Thanks for the hospitality.
Vámonos directamente a examinar el cadáver.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Bueno, ya hay un tablón aquí de anuncios. Vamos a tomarlo todo, cada uno menos me dará una misión.
Looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
Tenemos que ir a examinar el cadáver que está en la bodega. Bueno amigos, por hoy es todo en este video. Seguimos con la aventura de Geralt de Rivia y el DLC Blood and Wine en el siguiente capítulo, en la siguiente parte de este gameplay con Botrops. Nos vemos hasta el siguiente video. Chao.